Maybe you're surprised, maybe you're not, but I did write on Hever News today. Go to hever.news to read my latest newsletter. I'll put a link down below as well. Sign up to get that delivered to your inbox, email to your inbox. After announcing a watering down of net zero, and I don't think this is that much of a surprise, you've now seen Labour's lead cut in 2 polls conducted after Rishi Sunak's recent announcement. I've always believed, yes, the most likely outcome is a Labour-led government as it stands with Keir Starmer as Prime Minister, but that Labour wouldn't do well enough to govern without being propped up by the Lib Dems, SNP and possibly the Greens. And Delta poll showing perhaps how soft that Labour lead is, because you see there, going from the 11th and 15th of September to not long after, the 22nd to 25th of September there, you see Labour support down 3, Conservative support up 5, cutting that lead by 8 points in a very short amount of time. It isn't just a Delta poll, because YouGov have just released this, conducted after, again, Rishi Sunak's announcement on net zero. You see the same trend again. Labour down slightly, the Conservatives up 3, and yes, still big Labour leads, but leads that have been cut into there quite quickly. Who would have thought more Conservative policies would actually boost the Conservatives' level of support, eh? Interestingly enough, when you go into the YouGov figures though, with Reform on 8%, you see the same trend that I've talked about before. That even with Reform on 8% there are more Conservative switches to Reform at 16% Tory voters switching to Reform than to Labour. So even with Reform on 8%, that means that more Tories have switched to Reform since the last election than have switched to Labour. The question is, can this little bit of momentum that's being created, and I emphasise again, these are still big Labour leads, but this little bit of momentum that Sunak has managed to create, can he follow it up? Do those poll changes surprise you or not? I will keep bringing you all the latest, of course, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.